Welcome again to Aussie Beer TV. This is Ty, I'm Brent, and today we're here to talk to you about a Knappstein Reserve Lager Ty. This is a beer that was given to me as a gift a couple of years ago at Christmas time by my cousin.
Nice gift to get.
It is, traditional Australian gift, isn't it? Better than sort of underpants or socks or stuff like that. Four of them I got given at Christmas time. Decided to not open them at lunchtime.
Okay.
Didn't want to share with anyone. Thought I'd
kept it to yourself.
That's exactly right. Took them home, put them in the fridge and cracked one open later in the evening and loved it.
Okay.
Really
Nice beer.
Really good. So I thought one of our reviews we should do that.
No, sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you talk us through sort of the beer type and who they are and where they are and whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Now sounds good, Brent. So first things first, we're doing a lager today. So this beer is a lager beer. So it's on that side of the beer family tree.
Yep.
It's actually a Pilsner lager. So it's actually a traditional Pilsner beer in the Bavarian or German style lager.
Okay.
If you want to get really complex about it, won't go into what that means right now, but we'll cover that in later episodes. You're probably also wondering why I've got these wine bottles and these grapes
on the bar.
Yeah, I mean, we are a beer show, so what's this about? So, but this beer, this fantastic beer today, actually comes from a winery. Okay. Or did come from a winery a little while ago. So, Knappstein Wines has been around for quite a while, but
they make a good wine.
They make a great wine. Yep. By the way, over there in the Clare Valley in South Australia. About 90 minutes north of Adelaide.
Okay, so that's not too far.
No, not too far at all. Great part of Australia. But yeah, so Knappstein Wines were always about the place, and they about 2006 they decided to release the Knappstein Reserve Lager from their Enterprise Brewery, and look at that. So
it's just the one beer type?
Just the one beer. I might swap you.
I'll grab that one.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. Just the one beer. Interesting labelling. The label tells you a bit about the brewery, a bit of history about the beer, what goes into it, and it's it's quite interesting in itself. So there you go. So gee, look at that.
Looks nice, doesn't it? So in terms of appearance, I mean, I'm pouring mine here, but having a look at yours, I mean, it's pretty pale here, isn't it? Which is what you'd expect from a lager.
It's quite quite light in colour. Nice bubbles flowing through there, as you can see. Yep. Quite a nice tight head. You can see that.
I've caught that well.
Quite frothy. Yeah, very nice. So good looking beer.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of. And I guess just to recap, so we talk about on our show appearance, aroma, taste, and then overall experience.
Yeah, taste being very important, obviously.
I'd suggest the topmost there, but that's just me. So we've spoken about appearance. So if we talk about the aroma, and this is what I remember. When I first sort of cracked one of these open. It's very fruity, isn't it? It sort of smacks you, doesn't it? Really.
It takes a little while for the smell to sort of open up and the aromas to come out. But yeah, as you can say, I mean, I know we said we wouldn't talk about these things in our episodes, but you can really smell the citrus sort of smells in there. Lemon, and I guess you can almost. Almost grape-like. And I guess that leads me on to my next point. The hops that go into this beer.
Yep.
Quite unique. So made from Australian barley, but the kind of hops used is Sauvin hops. Which gives its unique, unique smell and certainly unique taste, which you'll see in a few seconds. So these hops actually quite unique hops, developed and released in New Zealand. Yeah, it's called Nelson Sauvin. Now the reason it's called Sauvin hops, it's named after Sauvignon Blanc, the wine, because of the grape-like properties of the hop.
I'm a simple guy, but it all seems to start making sense now. Winery, got into brewing, making a beer, nice tasting beer, the hops. It's a bit of a story there, isn't it?
It all starts with the taste, doesn't it?
I've jumped the gun a bit there. I've been having a few sips, but I mean, like the smell would suggest, a very sort of crisp, clean, but fruity type of taste.
Yeah, it kind of hits you all in one go. I mean, you've got a whole combination. You've got sweet, you've got fruitiness, you've also got bitterness. There's quite a bit of aftertaste bitterness.
You get that in it,
but very, very crisp, very refreshing beer. And also very malty, I guess. So the malt, it's almost a crispy kind of a malty taste. I keep using the word crispy, but it is a nice tight tasting beer.
It is, and as you say, there's some complexity there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, well, we don't want to talk about that sort of stuff too much, but it is there, isn't it?
It is.
It's got the fruity flavours. you've got the crispiness, you've got the malt and the bitterness and the commitment.
And it's very bold as well. You can certainly taste the it's got a very unique taste.
Yeah. So in terms of overall, I mean, the first time I had this beer, I loved it. I must admit, sort of having another one right now just reinforces that. I think it's fantastic. It's just that crisp sort of flavour. I could really see myself in the summer months. Sort of knocking back quite a few of it.
And it's quite carbonated too, which I think also lends itself to being a summer beer.
Yeah,
very refreshing.
Refreshing.
I think it's got quite a clean finish as well. It's very easy to drink. It's a brilliant lager.
Yeah.
I think overall a pretty well put together beer.
Yeah. The most important thing, the beer nut test. I mean, I've just had a couple now. Saltiness in the beer nuts.
Certainly fruitiness in the beer, I think. So
fantastic. It doesn't get any better than this one, I think.
I think you've got an Australian winemaker making a fantastic beer.
And they've done it successfully.
Well, the question was how they've done it. I think they have, great. It's absolutely brilliant. So can't recommend this beer enough. Check it out. Knappstein Reserve Lager from Knappstein Brewery.
So there we go. Knappstein Reserve Lager. We like it. We love it. We think you might as well. We've been Aussie Beer TV. Check us out.
Cheers.